To ensure the continuation of the Kuru lineage, Bhishma, the granduncle, undertook the responsibility of finding suitable brides for the next generation. The marriage of Dhritarashtra and Gandhari. Dhritarashtra, Pandu's elder brother, was born blind but was known for his strength and intelligence. Although he wasn't crowned king, Bhishma wanted him to marry a noble and virtuous princess to maintain the Kuru dynasty's honor. Gandhari's proposal. Bhishma proposed an alliance with the kingdom of Gandhara, ruled by King Subala. Gandhari, the princess of Gandhara, was renowned for her beauty, wisdom, and devotion to dharma. At first, King Subala hesitated, knowing Dhritarashtra was blind, but he eventually agreed, respecting Bhishma and the power of the Kuru dynasty. When Gandhari learned she was to marry Dhritarashtra, she made a life-changing decision. Out of love and loyalty, she blindfolded herself, vowing to share the same darkness her husband experienced. This extraordinary sacrifice stunned everyone and earned her great respect. The wedding was a grand affair, uniting Hastinapura and Gandhara. Gandhari's boon. Gandhari, being a devoted woman and a virtuous queen, performed severe penance and earned a powerful boon. Lord Shiva granted her the ability to bless her children with immense power. However, this boon came with a heavy price. The fruits of her penance would result in her having 100 sons, but they would bring destruction and chaos to the Kuru dynasty. The marriage of Pandu to Kunti and Madri. Pandu, the second brother, was chosen to be the king of Hastinapura because of his valor and physical prowess. Bhishma sought alliances with the noble kingdoms to strengthen the Kuru dynasty. Bhishma heard about Kunti, the beautiful and virtuous foster daughter of King Kuntibhoja. A Swayamvara was held for Kunti, where princes and kings competed for her hand. Pandu's valor, noble character, and leadership impressed Kunti, and she chose him by placing a garland around his neck. The marriage was celebrated with grandeur, and Kunti became the queen of Hastinapura. Kunti's past and her boon. Kunti, as a young girl, had served the sage Durvasa with utmost devotion. Pleased with her service, Durvasa granted her a boon, a sacred mantra that allowed her to invoke any deity and bear a child by them. This boon would later play a critical role in the Mahabharata, as Kunti bore the Pandavas through divine blessings. After his marriage to Kunti, Pandu continued to strengthen the kingdom's ties. During his travels, he visited Madra, a powerful neighboring kingdom. There, he met Madri, the charming princess of Madra. Following the customs of Madra, Pandu offered a bride price to King Shalya, Madri's brother, in exchange for her hand in marriage. Impressed by Pandu's sincerity and reputation, King Shalya agreed. Madri became Pandu's second wife and was welcomed warmly into Hastinapura. Pandu's marriages to Kunti and Madri were significant, as both queens would later play crucial roles in the birth of the Pandavas, the heroes of the Mahabharata. Pandu's curse. While hunting in the forest, Pandu accidentally killed a sage, Rishi Kindama, who was in the guise of a deer with his mate. The sage cursed Pandu, saying he would die if he ever approached his wives with desire. Stricken with grief and guilt, Pandu renounced the throne and chose to live as an ascetic in the forest with Kunti and Madri. The marriage of Vidura. Vidura, the third brother, was born to a maidservant of the palace and was considered the wisest of the brothers. His wisdom was unparalleled, and he was deeply knowledgeable about dharma. Despite being born of a lower caste, Vidura was highly respected for his virtues and intellect. Vidura married a woman of the Shudra class, reflecting his acceptance of equality and justice. Although he did not play a significant role in producing heirs, his guidance shaped the course of the Mahabharata.